the people's channel, the voice of the Raza Chicano Tube. You know what it is, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Do me a favor, man. Hit that pinche like. It's not going to be a long live, but I do want to let you know that I'm going to launch a whole new series on Chicano Tube, man. Hit that pinche like, though. Do me a favor, gente. I'm over here waiting for the rampla to get detailed all the way in and out. I just been busy, to be completely 100% honest with you. I opened up a new tienda in Gilroy. I mean, a new office in Gilroy. So all that takes a lot of time, and it's better to be in reality, right? And spend time setting shit up, right, for the niños, and so they could eat off my cheddar. But hey, I got some news. I'm going to be launching a whole new series. I'm going to be calling it Tales from the Streets. I'm going to be calling it that. And I'll let you know what it is. But you guys, I appreciate you guys. Hit that pinchy like. That's right, Death Row. I appreciate you guys, man. Hit that pinchy like. But yeah, this new series that I got going on, I'm going to make this live real short. That way people watch it on the replay know what the hell I'm talking about, man. So I decided to do this because I think this is going to have a very positive impact on the community, right? For no other reason. That's just it, right? If I'm going to do anything in my real life, it's not just going to be, hey, 8, hit the gate, me, my 4, no more, take care of my family. Yeah, that's some grown man shit. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. But I believe I've been called to do a whole lot more than that, right? Above and beyond the basic standard issue, right? So I'm in contact with, I don't know how many, right? Again, unfortunately, from Salas, there's a lot of tragic stories. Let's just say that. There's a lot of tragic stories of people from Salas that are pretty much behind the walls for a long time. Most of them the rest of their lives. So I got a couple huilas over the last couple weeks. I've been compiling together with a few gentlemen. That's what I'm gonna call them. You know, the internet's gonna say what they're gonna say, right? The net bangers, the lames, etc., right? Oh, you should have stayed in prison. Oh, you shouldn't have removed your prison tattoos. Oh, you shouldn't take care of your family. Oh, you know, all this other bullshit, right? But these are gentlemen right here that are trying to share their stories, man, in order to make an impact in the community. So I'm going to run a whole new series. I'm going to call it Tales from the Streets. I just got the latest huila. The latest huila had about 5 or 6 testimonies inside of it. And those are some very, very powerful. Powerful stories, gente. I'm talking about, you know, this is the grimy, the gory. This is what people want to hear, right? But it is what it is. You know, these fucking stories are unfortunately too common in Salinas, man. Just way too common, right? And so double murder, mayhem, torture, another murder. These are just very unfortunate stories. And so I talked to I almost was gonna say the homies, right? But that's old shit, right? We're grown ass men now. I talked to him and I said, look, man, strike me up those letters, and I'm gonna read them on my platform. I'm gonna do an individual video for each individual. And the goal is to share the stories because they also want their stories to impact someone's life. That's all it is. You guys should know me by now. This ain't a tough guy channel. I'm all blasted up. This ain't a tough guy channel. I got 1,000 tattoos. Yeah, you got 1,000 tattoos, but where I'm from, you can have 1,000 tattoos and still get slapped. Oh, I'm still good in my hood, and none of that immature teenage shit, right? So again, the Tales from the Streets series, gente, not gonna be a long live, I just wanna get to the point, is because there's been too many people that I know, personally know, behind the walls. They're never coming out. I mean, I don't know if they're coming out, right? Laws change, things change. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is how I am. This is how I think, and it is what it is. If you take a life, you should do life. I know that sounds fucked up to you, maybe, but not to me. You take a life, you should do life, right? So I know too many, right? So again, I don't know, maybe a dozen or more, 24. I just got the latest Wheela, and it's like 4 or 5 testimonies of just some crazy, insane shit, man, that a lot of us had to grow up with. And unfortunately, because of our immature thinking, we did, right? We did some stupid ass shit, right? So I'm gonna end up making an individual video for each one of these gentlemen. I told them this, and they all shot me back what they want me to read on the internet. Some of the stories you might already know. Some of these people have already done videos on other YouTube channels, right? Some people have already done videos on YouTube channels, right? And so some of these stories you might already know, but really the purpose of it is going to be to make an impact on someone's life, gente. Because just like I go to the juvenile hall and I go to the camp, I believe my story is making an impact on someone's life. I know I've seen at least a dozen or more youngsters that told me, hey, remember me? I remember you, cabron. I used to come to your group. I changed my life because of your story. And you see that, no, shame the devil, tell the truth. If we would just not tell our stories, some people need to hear that the shit they went through they weren't the only ones that went through it. You see what I'm saying? So again, I'm gonna run a new series on YouTube. It's gonna be called Tales from the Streets. It's each individual story of people behind the walls. Okay? Start doing something like that to benefit the people. And so I got 4 or 5 that just came in. I was reading them. The first one, double murder. I know all these men, right? And so we agreed to do this. Double murder. The second one, murder. The third one, torture, mayhem. And the last one, I think, was murder again. So I'm going to run this series for you guys on ChicanoTube. They're going to be special upload videos. And it's going to be for the positive. It's going to be to help people out, man. So let's go ahead and start that off. Probably, give me till March, man. I'm still setting up Gilas. I got a new office in Gilas, and so I'm still setting that up. I've been busy doing grown man shit, gente. Grown man shit. And so, anyways, let's see what's up with the comment sections. That's right. You say this. Nothing, Mikey. You say this, and you say that, and all that. Hey, so, yeah, I want to do that for sure, cabron. I want to start this Tales from the Streets series. And these stories are crazy, right? It's just shit that happened to fucking gente like me. You know, things that we did. We got to take responsibility in order to make amends and move forward, right? Each one is going to get their own video. And, man, it's going to be something positive, and it's going to be on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy it, man. I really do. Everlasting Base, that's right. My boy, Death Row, that's right. Are you in Watson? No, I'm over here at the Splash, man. I'm on the east side. I'm at the car wash at the Splash, the one on the corner of Sanborn and Abbott Street. I'm getting the SUV detailed because I just got back from Mex. On top of fucking setting up the new office in Gilas, I just got back from Mex as well. So I've been busy, man. But you guys, even if I take a little hiatus from the internet, you guys fucking hold it down, man. You guys do what you do, you know what I mean? It's all to the good. Oh my goodness, that's right, man. Appreciate Chicano unity. That's what we need, man. We need a whole lot more unity. I'll tell you that, my boy. I will tell you that. Jerry Salud. That's right. Irony Returns. That's right. That one girl, Melly. I appreciate you, amiga. So, gente, I'm not going to make this a long-ass pinchy live, okay? It's going to be a new series called Tales from the Streets. I decided for the homies that I correspond with behind the walls. The ones that I correspond with behind the walls, they want to tell their story. They want to do something to tell their story. That way it can make an impact, because they know what I do now. You know, they know what I'm about now. And I know that they wish they had the chance to elevate, you know, before the double life sentences. You know what I mean? I know they wish they could have made the turn before the double life sentence, before the life sentence, before the torture, the mayhem, and all the gang enhancements and all that. So I not one moment goes by that I'm not appreciative that I made the fucking change. I made the turnaround, right? For the rest of the net banging lames, you guys still want, you guys didn't have enough action. Well, have at it, man. You guys do what you do and go all the way, because these individuals went all the way. And now they're going to speak some real shit. When I do those videos, they're going to speak some real shit to you guys. Some of the realest shit that YouTube has ever heard, man. And it's going to be for the positive, and it's going to be to make an impact. So I just got 5, a Huila with 5. They're going to send me like another dozen Huilas. Well, one letter, but just a bunch of, you know, Huilas inside of them. All of them telling their story. All of them telling their story. And so I can't wait to start that series off, you guys. That's at least I wanted to give you guys an update on me, what I'm doing, where I'm at, and what I got cooking. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be fucking something positive, gente. North, South, Chicanismo, Unity, Raza, that's right. My boy, okay, my boy's gonna be your new and Watson, that's right, cabrón. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Watson, man. Watson's always been in the casa, man. Gracias, Mikey. Yep, that's right. I appreciate your time. No, absolutely. No, I never forget about the community, even though I go to Mexico. I just got back from Mexico way. And then again, the new office in Gilas is almost up. It took me about 3 weeks. Got to meet contractors, got to run internet. I had to pull the fucking floors, get new floors, and then see who I'm going to put in there, and hiring people and payroll. And it takes a little bit of time, man. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys for always hanging tight and having my back on this pinche canal, man. But again, let's just keep reiterating the point of this live. The 2 dozen gentlemen that I have been communicating with behind the walls for some time, being as a mentor. You know, I'm mostly older than all of them. The youngest one is probably 19 right now. He's probably 19. All of them with fucking Buck Rogers time. Buck Rogers dates, right? They all agreed when I pitched the idea, hey, why don't we do something for the community via your voice and your story, and I will put it out on my platform, and it's gonna touch and impact people. I just got 5 of them just today, 5 of them, and I got like another dozen coming. And man, it's such a tragic story, man. In Salas, right here in Salinas, it's such a common, sad story, man. Most of our behaviors are rooted in past hurts. Most of our behaviors are rooted in fucking trauma. Like, remember Dr. Hortensia Jimenez, she said it. Trauma. We react. We do what we've been taught to do and programmed to do. And so anyways, I can't wait to start those videos. I'm going to give them to you. Give me till March, okay? It's right around the corner. Just give me till March, okay? I got a lot of things going on right now. I mean, can't even fucking go to the studio, you know, and fire that up, you know what I mean? That's why I tell the homies Oompa and Raymond, Lucky Luciano, you know, I wish the studio fucking stays, you know, not being used and shit, but it's called being in real life, you know? Another thing that's recently happened, I'll put this thing out there right there, it's crazy. It's really been fucking God, man. It's really been Jesus, is that I haven't had no more desire. I haven't had no more antojos, no more withdrawals or nothing to indulge anymore, even in 420. Like, I haven't indulged in 420 probably since around my birthday. And I think the Lord, and I went to a prayer meeting one time, I think he just took that from me, man. I don't even have the desire, nothing. A lot of that had to do also with Pony Boy, when Pony Boy passed away. You know, Pony Boy, and talking with him, you know, we realized that 420 is just fucking escaping reality. I don't want to escape my reality. My reality is too good. What I mean too good doesn't mean how many cars I have, how much money I have in the bank. That's not what I mean, that my life is too good. When I say life is too good to escape reality, I mean I'm breathing. I mean, I'm healthy. I mean, I have a loving wife. I have children who love me, admire me, need me. The positive, that's what I mean. Your life is good means different to a lot of different people, right? Anyways, appreciate it, man. I respect you more now. You keep it Chicano since day one. Unlike John, trying to fit in now down south. I'm still gonna do reaction shows. Wait, I'm just saying right now. I'm doing a lot of things on my plate, but I'm just real happy that Rascal told me from the homie hangout. Rest in peace, man. I keep saying this, but it's everyone esteems him as a very, rest in peace, high IQ individual. They respected him, very high IQ, right? And when he told me that, I'm glad you, out of all people, started Chicano Tube, because you were the right person to do it, because you've elevated, you've outgrown every kind of mentality that's a chain and held us down. I appreciate that, man. So I try to be the right representation, man. So the new police chief in Watson grew up in the hood in East San Jose. He's a mentor. Hey, check this out, Jose Quiros. So, well, across the street over there is the pinche, the cemetery, right? You can see it right over there's my SUV, the red one right there. That's my SUV, the red one. Over there's the cemetery, right? Where Mom's is buried, right? I seen a first generation fruit stand veterano there months ago. And I never saved his number, right? Fruit stand Joe. I never saved his number, right? And I just saw him last week. I'm gonna bring him on the channel as well. I'm gonna bring him on the channel, okay? So yeah, we'll give me a little bit, gente. I got a lot of shit going on, but we'll start doing the weekly lives where, you know, we'll talk everything, right? Reactions, mamadas, YouTube yarda, all that other shit, right? But I want to bring Fruit Stand Joe, a veterano, on here, and he's gonna tell his story, because his story is, man. And I'm not talking about all the 10 removals and the fierros, and that's all bullshit. That's all teenagers. Only teenagers talk like that on the internet. Only teenagers would say, oh, I'm this and I'm that and I'm good in my hood and I got 1,000 tattoos and I'm this and I'm... No, he's got a hell of a fucking story that actually has a huge tragedy in it. And that's Fruit Stand Joe. So I saved his number this time though, cabron, Jose Quiros. But the reason I said that when I saw your comment, Jose Quiros, is because part of his testimony is not just being first generation fruit stand, but part of his testimony is going over to Santa Clara also as well and being one of the top sheriffs for many years. For many years, being one of the top sheriffs in Santa Clara County. Turned his life around, first generation fruit stand. There's a lot of heartache, hardship in his story, and there's tragedy in his story. So I'm gonna bring him on the channel as well. That's my palabra. Remember, I'm one of the few cabrones on the internet that still has palabra. I still have palabra. So Fruit Stand Joe, I'm gonna go ahead and extend my invitation over to him, man. You need breeds, I'm over. That's right. Gunner said all you do is announce fights and start drumming. You know what? I would still do a runner fight, even though he burned me for 10 G's. I would still do a runner fight. People ask me, would I do a runner fight? Absolutely, I would still do a runner fight. Do I think he's gonna pull up? Well, he's got one pull up and one pull out. But I know there's some individuals that just have a runner channel, and to each his own, man. You stay in your own fucking lane. Whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Don't let me hold you back. You see what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say about the runner, man. What am I gonna say about him? That cabron right there really needs to watch his health, because he's probably a day or two from fucking seeing, I don't know if he's gonna see the Lord, but I was gonna say from seeing the Lord, he's probably a day or two away from that. You know, alcohol, soda when you're diabetic. I have no problems, no fucking nothing. I don't give a shit about that dude, man. I really don't, man. But, you know, people do want to see him get in the ring. Do I think he has hands? No, absolutely not. The whole world saw he doesn't have hands. Just like Para dropping dimes, he doesn't have hands. Also también, so leave the tough guy act out of it. When the people are seeing that you can't even throw a punch. You can't even punch air. Funny thing is, John is Salvadoran divide. Okay, well, again, the who's Chicano or who's Raza and all that, I have already laid the foundation down a long time ago. If I'm wrong, then our forefathers are wrong about that. If I'm wrong with who is Raza, then Cesar Chavez is wrong. then all the Chicano moratorium marches are wrong. If I'm wrong, then they're wrong, because I keep the same traditional position. So I'm not menospreciando a nadie. No. Because at the end of the day, we probably all got that indigenous blood inside of us, right? I'm 52% indigenous. But when he goes on the hater world and all of a sudden he doesn't want to say the N-word, he was saying the N-word. He says the N-word every other word. And this and that, and this and that, N-word this, N-word that, N-word. But when you go to a podcast that you know, if you say certain things on that podcast, it's going to trigger not even more than the panelists, but probably for sure the internet, right? I mean, the people already put it out there. Why switch up, man? I think I've been one of the few cabrones on the internet that has never, ever switched up. Never. Mikey's been the same since the beginning. Mikey ain't gonna change. I don't got no motive behind the motive. You ain't got to try to figure me out and see if I have hidden agendas or filters behind filters. I've been as real as it comes, man. From day number pinche uno, man. I like what you're doing. I appreciate you, cabron. Yeah, Fruit Stand Joe's going to come on. Again, Tales from the Streets, gente, is because I talked to all these individuals, most of them from Salas. They did put me in contact with other people from like Boros, a homeboy from Tracy, Madera, another homie from, and I say homie, but you know what I mean. It's not gang banging. It's just the Chicano comes out of me, okay? Cálmase, okay? It doesn't mean red, blue, or none of that shit no more, but cálmase. But you know what I mean when I say homies. Another homie from Sacra, and then I think another one from, probably Antioch. I told them all, I said, do you guys want this to make an impact on the community? Send your stories to me. I will read them on individual videos. There'll be short videos, maybe 5-minute videos. And I got 5 huilas, well, in one envelope. I got 5 just this morning, and they're very powerful. Again, double murder, torture, mayhem. They all have life sentences, man. They wish they were where I'm at right now. Getting my car washed, about to go eat something healthy, out here breathing air. I woke up next to my beautiful wife with my beautiful children, and I got some money in my pocket, clothes on my back, a roof over my head. That's winning, man. It doesn't matter how much money in my pocket. It doesn't matter how many boxes of metal parked in the driveway. That don't mean shit, man. Don't let the internet twist you guys up, man. The internet is trying to twist everyone up, causing self-esteem issues. I don't give a fuck if you're a janitor. I don't give a fuck if you're flipping burgers, man. Everything is honorable to the Lord. As long as you're putting food on the table, taking care of you and yours, do that, man. Do it right. So I've been on the lookout for a live G. Hey, I've been busy. I just got back from Mex, carnal. I just got back from Mexico way. And then it's taken me a month to set up everything at the new office in Gilas. So now I'm in Salas, I'm in Monterrey, and now I'm in Gilas. And that, I had to rip up the floor, do contracts, meet vendors, set up, computers, set up systems, insurances, payroll. It's a lot, bro. But again, it's what God has given me the grace to do this. So I'm hiring people also as well. I'm giving jobs to the community. How many other cabrones? Oh, I know American Cholo. He does that. Shout out to American Cholo. I still want to collab with American Cholo, man. I feel like we should do that for the people. That will even show stronger unity between podcasters. Not South and North, none of that shit. Just unity between podcasters. But if he doesn't, I understand it, man. I understand. Absolutely. You know what I mean? He's a real brown beret. That's right, my boy. A modern brown beret, right? We can't just be, a modern brown beret to me looks like someone that's doing what I'm doing, bro. Cares about the community, goes down to the community, asks them what are your main issues and how can we help you with that. The old school brown berets were, a lot of them odiaban los pinche gabachos because the gabachos would give us calentadas. The gabachos used to beat our ass. The gabachos used to lock us up for no reason, just to get up off the streets because we were fucking dressed like La Primera with khakis and white shirts, you know what I mean? But so we don't roll that way no more. We can't roll that way no more. What am I going to do? If I roll the way they rolled in the 50s and 60s, I'd be locked up. And I'm not going to do another day. I think I've given too many calendars behind the walls. I'm done. Gente, I'm out. I'm out. You know what I mean? Raza Chicano movement, that's right. My boy, Manny Boy Aslan, that's right. My boy, I appreciate you. Chicano Powers. Shout out to the lifers and the Pinta. So again, Tales from the Street series coming in March. I'm gonna drop one video at a time. Each single letra that I got this morning, I read all of them. And I was like, shit. Now, one of them is a popular story that you guys heard on the internet. He might have came out on stories written by a current prisoner. I think he did. Because it was a stray bullet that hit an innocent bystander. And that was just one life that he got sentenced. And then he got a second life sentence. He went on the run for the stray bullet thing. And before they arrested him, he got another life sentence. And when he got arrested, then they gave him 2 life sentences. So you guys, when I do that video, will probably already know who that is, because he came out on stories written by a current prisoner. But this is, don't get it twisted, man. This is not to glorify anything. This is sad. What the hell is there to glorify? This is sad. Oh, I'm still good. Oh, I'm still here. That's the negative that you're pushing over to the youngsters. Don't get it twisted. Even when I do YouTube yarda videos, the YouTube yarda, all the youngsters have iPads, behind the walls and in the youth center. El carro rojo, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. All of them can see everything. They know it's a joke. They know, because I tell them, these tough guys that say certain things, trucha with them. Trucha. I'm in motion, gente. I'm in motion. Mad respect from Pomona Califas. That's right. Oh, and another announcement I just did before I go, gente, because I'm going to wrap this one up. They're already kicking me out. The fucking SUV's done. Is Mexican Independent. We're not going to do a Cinco de Mayo show, gente. It's too close. And plus, if we do 2 shows, it's going to take the hype away from one show. So I don't want to take any, lackluster hype and promotion away by doing 2 instead of 1. We're going to keep doing Mexican Independence Day. So if you got balls, if you got pull up in your DNA, if you want exposure, you're a content creator, you're an IGer, maybe you're a rapper. If you're a local artist or a rapper and you want that exposure, then get a hold of me, 831-240-4328, and we'll add you to the card, Mexican Independence Day. I already got a hold of Ryder G. You guys love Ryder G, right? Well, half the people love him, half the people might not. But you guys, Ryder G might be a part of the show as well. G the Barber, a couple other individuals that I'm contacting. I told them all this morning, hey, May is off the table. It's too much to do 2 shows, too close. Let's do 1 for the people. That's chingon, badass. And then let's get to our casas that night so we can watch the real fight, which I think is going to be David Benavides and Zurdo Ramirez on Mexican Independence Day. It might be Canelo Alvarez, but he hasn't signed a deal, so we don't know. And then based on those 2 fights, I'll pick the day which is going to be. If you want to run the fade, though, no chavalas, no panochas. Well, let me talk about him. Let me do a video about him. No sausage motherfuckers that just do sausage videos. Every video is about a dude, and a dude. But people that want to pull up, go ahead and get a hold of me. 831-240-4328. Tales from the Streets. I got about at least 2 dozen individuals that want to share their stories from behind the walls. Gente, I appreciate your time again. I'm out. I got to keep it pushing. I'm in Salas, where chavalas get balas. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Puro pinche hunter and puro pinche Spartan. I'll see you guys.